Howdy, everybody. Welcome back to the Sith Dominion podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Dana Martin. Tonight, we got Lore Master and Eris. How are you two doing this wonderful Tuesday evening?
I'm pretty good.
All that build up for nothing. Cam is out this week. The man is working for the man, and the man is asking the man to stay late. So cheers. What do you got there, bud?
What do you think? Same thing as last week.
Jameson, Black Barrel.
Black Barrel.
I ran out last week, if you recall, or 2 weeks ago. So
I don't recall.
We've got the Tullamore Dew.
Oh, yes. Tullamore's Dew.
Yes.
It's my flask whiskey.
Okay. Cam is out. Andrew's out. Andrew may never join us again.
He hates us.
He does.
You say that. He just followed me on Facebook.
I thought his Bible study was only during Lent, and that after Easter we would have him back. But I guess we have to play second fiddle to God. Fine.
Real.
Fine. I support this, though. I support that.
Amen.
Oh, I hear echo.
Speaking of,
there's an echo.
Happy holidays, happy Easter on the third day. Rose.
Happy Easter, everyone.
And we celebrate. Yes, we celebrate. Pretty interesting Easter. Kind of low key on Easter Sunday, day before, family or whatnot. Had ham 2 days in a row. And then had ham Monday and ham again today. So 4 days in a row I've had ham. That's okay because you can have ham many different ways. So pretty good Easter holiday. How about you two? Lore Master, Eris? How was y'all's holiday?
Yeah, pretty good. We ended up grilling outside. Made some fajitas.
I hope so.
Chicken sticks,
Chicken sticks.
Some sausage. Yeah, them chicken sticks.
Oh, like wings?
Like legs.
Legs. Oh, okay.
Yeah. All gotten at this Mexican market. I'm telling you, the chicken was yellow, like neon yellow. Our fajita meat was red. It was just red. We cooked it. It was fully cooked. It was red. Amazing.
Your camera is so mad at you right now.
Whose?
Zane's.
Zane's?
Yes.
It's so off.
It's so bad.
Oh,
what
Lord.
Is that the camera I gave you?
Hello.
There we go. Maybe.
How's it going?
No, he's...
Oh, no. No, it's more like, oh, no. How's it going?
I need to know how many hours you spent in front of your computer doing that. Phone. How many hours you spent in front of your phone doing that?
It's not that hard. It's pretty easy, honestly.
Yeah, it is. Throwing your voice is fun. Doing the ventriloquist stuff's fun, especially when you're doing it and you just do the... If you can hold it,
yeah, that's a lot of fun.
He's frozen. I do that all the time at work just for myself.
Just messing with other people.
I need some sort of joy. What did you guys do though for the holiday? Lore Master, you did some chicken sticks,
some fajitas,
Easter eggs.
No, we didn't. We hunted the fridge for more beer.
Today is National Beer Day, by the way.
Oh, I already drank mine.
I did not drink any beer on National Beer Day.
I have apple juice. I'm halfway.
I still have some.
Oh my gosh, he just yanked that out of the bridge. Just
There's a little left, but the casual Bush Light.
That's disgusting.
Hey,
Eris, what did you do?
$15 for a 30 rack. It's not disgusting.
The Easter Bunny ended up detouring and dropped everything off at Tommy's parents, so we went over there with the kids for them to get their stuff with the Easter Bunny, and that was really all we did. Yeah, because
Fun.
I don't even remember what we had for dinner. Just leftover. Yes, leftovers. We had leftovers for dinner because we had turkey legs on Friday.
Y'all go to a festival or something?
No, it turns out you can just buy turkey legs at our local grocery store. So we just bought turkey legs and put them in the oven. I think Zane, or not Zane, your mini me and I are the only ones that didn't finish the entire turkey leg. But Jason was real close to finishing.
Yeah.
And it's kind of scary because it's like you ate as much as a grown adult. Stop it.
There's something about meat in this world.
Oh, 100%.
Carnivore diets are good for you.
I love it. Man, well, cool. I'm glad everyone had a safe holiday. Lots of crap going on in the world. Pretty cool April Fool's joke by NASA. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff happening in our world right now. Stuff could actually happen while we're on the show tonight, as a matter of fact. So I do have my eye on the news, and if we need to talk about something, we can. But man, we're here tonight to talk a lot more about Star Wars. We're not gonna fool around too much with anything else because yesterday, Maul Shadow Lord Chapter 1 and 2 released, and well, let's just go around the horn, shall we? And just real simple, scale of 1 to 10 or negative 10 to 10. What do you rank episode 1 and 2 combined? What you know of Maul Shadow Lord, negative 10 to 10. Go, Lore Master.
I give it an 8.
Why?
Oh, we're giving Wise as well?
No, we're not giving Wise. I'm messing with you. We'll talk Wise in a bit, right? I'm messing with you. Eris.
About an 8 or 9, yeah.
Wow, both of you.
It was good. Hey, I watched it with the kids, so I got kid opinions at the same time, okay? Watched as a family.
I'm sitting at a 7. Sitting at a 7. First and foremost, though, I think it's important to point this out. No commercials.
Are you showing something on a stream or something? Oh no. Oh no. I can hear myself.
You what?
Is there a way to mute this? Oh no.
What's happening?
I muted it.
What was it saying? I couldn't hear it. What was it saying?
It's bouncing back our voices.
Oh.
You shared the audio, and so it got mad at you and shared all the audio.
Whoa. Yeah. I don't know why. Yeah, let me unmute it for a second. Oh, hello. How's it going?
Can you hear me?
Oh. I mean, yeah, we can hear you.
You
can also hear me twice. And it's muted again.
Okay, now go. You can. I got it. I know what I did.
You hear that, Herd? First, he knows what he did.
You needed to do Palpatine's speech. Every Jedi will be hunted down. And so you get the.
I love democracy.
I love the Republic.
I love the Republic. Okay. Are we still on? Yeah, we are, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Yeah, we are.
Is that better,
Hello.
guys? Sorry.
Hello. Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
¿Dónde están mis pantalones? Okay, so we see the day after episode 1 and 2. And what do we have? 100% Rotten Tomato score. Now, we take this with a grain of salt because we know how Rotten Tomatoes, as much as they try to protect things, like things can be skewed, right? By people. But to have it atop this list, Maul Shadow Lord 100%, Star Wars Rebels 98%, Visions 98%, and now that's where I'm like, okay, hold on a second. I didn't think Visions was that great. Andor 96, A New Hope 94, Empire Strikes Back 93, and so on. So, of all the Star Wars material, Maul Shadow Lord tops the list at 100%. Agree, disagree?
I wouldn't put it at 100% because there were still some moments where it's like, wait, I need a little bit more. Whether it's information or dialogue or something. I would never put something at perfect because there's always room for improvement, especially the first 2 episodes.
Yeah.
There needs to be room for growth. Otherwise, you're not going to hold the audience's attention.
Well, and here's the thing, right? Like that score is going to change over time as we get more episodes. Don't you think that score will change? Isn't that your point?
Hopefully. It should not stay at 100%. That just feels wrong. That feels like you're buying the rating.
So, Cameron said something interesting in the last episode. That studios are going to run out of money trying to pay all these influencers to pump up their movies. So, Star Wars franchise has been raked over the coals a little bit over the last couple years. Would there possibly be any of that going on? Lore Master, what do you think? Maybe, I'm not saying theory is being influenced to say Maul's good. I would never say that. But as an example, an influencer, the likes of like Theory, talking up the show, saying they really like it. Would the studio push that? Do that?
Oh. They'll never actively out in the open be like, hey, we'll give you free stuff. We'll give you money if you just say you like it. They'll never do that. But they'll strongly encourage good ratings on that product. And I know a couple of influencers that I follow that the same thing happens with Marvel or anything else like that. Well, they'll get free stuff, or they'll be there for the opening day, whatever, and go watch the movie on, they're walking the red carpet, taking their pictures, everything. But they're an influencer. So,
yeah.
I know it happens a lot, and it's happened even with Star Wars, but I don't think it's as bad as like Marvel has gotten. I really feel like Marvel, they push that a lot.
That sucks. It's incredible to see the show at 100%. What I just doubt the validity and the authenticity, quite frankly, of it. We don't know enough. Like, how can you, like you said, like, where do you go from here? Surely the show gets better. If you're saying this is it, this is peak episode 1 and 2, which I can't imagine it is. We know that these are slow burn shows. So while that was exciting and cool, I think we should take it with a little. I have trepidation. We should take it with a grain of salt. But I'm not. It may sound like I'm kind of being a little critical, and I'm not. A 7, I think, is fair.
Yeah,
I'm worried in spaces. But Cameron and his wisdom again, listening to last show, we'll touch on that. Cameron, you're here in spirit, my friend. You left a lasting impression. Things that I thought of as watching the show, actually. So cool. I want to start off with. It's not as long as the last monologue. This thing's like only one page. It'll take me like 1 minute, minute and a half. So here we go. What we know of Maul and why I am all in. When Darth Maul first appeared in 1999, he didn't say much. He didn't need to. He was presence. His movement. He was a menace trapped in silence, wrapped in silence. I can't read. And then, just like that, he was cut in half and gone. At least that's what we thought. And what we know now is Maul might be the most resilient character in all of Star Wars. Hands down, no contest. He wasn't just brought back for shock value. He was rebuilt, not physically, but emotionally, philosophically, psychologically. In the Clone Wars, we saw what survival looks like when it's fueled by rage. He didn't crawl back into the story for redemption. He came back broken, obsessed, and unhinged. But through that madness, something happened. He evolved. He went from a weapon to a strategist, from an apprentice to a warlord, and from a pawn to a king. He built the Shadow Collective. He conquered Mandalore. He challenged Sidious himself. Yes, he did lose, but he never stopped moving forward. Then came Rebels. And this is where Maul shifted from dangerous to tragic. He wasn't chasing power anymore. He was chasing meaning. He fixated on Ezra because he saw potential. Maybe he saw himself. A gifted Force user, delusioned, angry at institutions that promised clarity, there's that word, but delivered confusion. And in the end, he didn't die screaming. He died in Obi-Wan's arms, asking one final question about hope. That's not the arc of a one-dimensional villain. That's layered storytelling. So now here we are with Shadow Lord. And what we know so far feels very intentional. Maul isn't soft. He isn't redeemed. He isn't suddenly heroic, but he is positioned differently. He's no longer just a Sith. He's not even truly operating inside Sith doctrine anymore. Sidious had abandoned him. The Jedi never claimed him. The Empire has no loyalty to him. So what is he? He's something else. He's survival without belonging. He's ideology without institution, and power without a throne, or at least a rotating one. And that's fascinating. The series is not pretending we don't know how Maul's story ends. We do. But that's not the tension. The tension is the transformation. We're watching him operate in a galaxy that's flipped morally. The Republic is gone, the Jedi are gone, and the Empire continues to rise. And somehow, Maul, of all people, holds a kind of moral edge over the regime that replaced the Republic. That is the layered storytelling. And what excites me the most, the psychological direction. This show is leaning into the idea that Maul isn't just driven by revenge anymore. He's driven by relevance, by legacy, by the desire, no matter what in the galaxy has moved past him. That's real, that's human, or Zabrak, and that's compelling. The animation feels sharp, angular, fractured, kind of like Maul himself. The tone very focused, not a lot of fluff, more intentional. And the dynamic with Devon, that's the wild card, because this isn't Maul corrupting innocence. It's Maul engaging doubt. And doubt is far more powerful than naivety. Everything we know so far tells me that this show understands the character, it understands the history, and it understands the fans. It's not trying to rewrite Maul, it's trying to deepen him, and I'm telling you all, I am here for it. I love that Star Wars took what could have been a forgotten villain and turned him into one of the most complex figures in the entire saga. Maul's not Vader, Palpatine, Kylo Ren. He's something more dangerous. He's someone who survived the system and now operates outside of it. That makes him unpredictable. So how am I feeling about it? 70% positive as of today. But it doesn't feel like nostalgia. It doesn't feel like filler. It feels very intentional. It feels very Star Wars. And if these first 2 chapters are positioning him for something even bigger than Shadow Lord is not just returning, Darth Maul is rising. Hear, hear. Thank you. I appreciate you staying silent through it, man. I thought it was only going to be 2 minutes. It was about 5 minutes.
That was good. Was it
good? All right.
And that's the show, everybody.
All right. That's right. You guys take it easy.
Our thoughts, as a collective thoughts on the show, and I can't wait to see y'all next week.
Somebody clip that and send it to me, and I'll send you a copy of my book because I am too lazy, nor do I have the time.
I wonder if I can clip that on Twitch.
Opus clip that.
You can clip it on Twitch.
No, and so that really is how it's no secret. There's nothing in that y'all haven't heard before from me about Maul. I love Maul, and when I saw these first 2 episodes, it really opened me up to an excitement. I have some trepidation because I don't quite know how all of it's going to play out. The Cameron bit that I'm referring to from last show. He discussed that relationship with Ezra. And so I'm bringing that up too tonight. We'll talk through that and how that we see that in this relationship as well. Woo, man, that was fun. So here we go. First scene we're going to look at is Maul's entrance into... I pushed the
nice. I'll have to clip that later.
What? Here we go. Sure. Oh, wait. Hold on. I don't know that.
Wow. He gets to say his thoughts, but we don't get to say ours.
Oh, no. Did you write a monologue? Go.
Oh, I didn't write a monologue. Were they supposed to?
No. Okay, yeah, you know what?
What to say? Right. I asked you
overall first impressions. Now we get to. You gave it the rating. I gave it the rating. I got to defend why I said the rating. Now you go. You're right. 8 of 10 says Lore Master.
Yes.
Defend the rating overall.
So overall, I thought that this was an amazing piece of Star Wars content. Right? There was so much going on that you felt just thrown into this world. Right? If you hadn't seen like a lick of Clone Wars, you barely knew who these characters were. You were still kind of thrown into this world. There's this like almost detective drama. It's so interesting and something that I feel like I haven't seen from the Star Wars franchise. You know, it brings new life into it. That being said, why is it an 8? Why is it not a 9? Why is it not a 10? My biggest gripe is for some reason a lot of Maul's voice lines sound like they were recorded in a room and that was it. Like, it doesn't feel connected into the actual moment. But as the episodes went on, especially in the latter part of episode 2, it just really connected a lot more. But that was like the only big thing that I had. Overall, Sam Witwer did an amazing job. I think the animation was insane. I think there was a lot going there for the story. I think that it definitely has a lot of potential to live up to that Star Wars name and still bring greatness out of the name Darth Maul while keeping him a villain, keeping him not this, you know, oh, poor me, you know, I was a villain, but if you understand my side, no. It really seems like they're still keeping him the villain and separating everything out. That's why I gave it an 8 out of 10.
Wait, only an 8 out of 10 for that. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, Eris.
So I gave it about an 8 or a 9. We'll go with a good 8.5 because I'm kind of stuck in the center. So I watched this with my children. The dogs and one child sat on the couch. The other one sat on the exercise bike and did exercise while we watched. And I, of course, sat at my desk. But with
Oh my God, every single line.
couldn't do it to him. I don't have soundboard. It was awesome watching because Summer has not seen Clone Wars. My oldest has not seen a lot of the Clone Wars stuff because a lot of it is filler and the filler does not interest her, which is fair. Same thing with Rebels. I don't think she's seen anything but a few clips of Rebels. My youngest has watched up to season 5 of Clone Wars. But that's kind of because I turned it on and then went, oh shoot, I gotta go do laundry. And then I'd come back and it's like 3 seasons later. It's like, oh, I'm so sorry. Oops. I got busy. So we're all sitting down with different levels of understanding of the characters. And all of us thoroughly enjoyed it and could pick characters we enjoyed and follow along. I've got a 7-year-old that's following along with the story, which is awesome. It's nice that it's not overly complicated and even a kid can go, oh, that used to be a Jedi, even without saying it out loud. Oh, he's not a Sith anymore. Oh, those are Mandalorians. And then I'm just explaining a little bit of what happened. I love the animation style because it looks more rugged and not in this is early 2000s animation. You still have the reminiscent of the Clone Wars animation, but I want to say more edgy, but it's more edgy. I know I sent a video to both of y'all now where they compared I forgot his name. Little blue guy.
Little blue guy?
Little blue guy. What's his name? Is it Yario?
In what?
In Maul.
It's a little blue. Oh, that guy!
Dude! So, someone identified his species. And then someone identified, because he's one of the crime leaders that betrayed Maul. Now he's working for Maul. And they showed his animation, and then they went back to what his species looks like in the Clone Wars. Way back. And they went from looking like just shapes to it's a fully fleshed out species. They look like such harsh circles and rectangles. So the animation was amazing to see just how big of a difference it is while it still feels the same, which is always great. And then, just following the plot. It was easy to follow. There's a lot that you can go, hold on a second, I wonder if this is going to happen. But they don't infer anything too much. So it's still a 50-50 on if it's happening or not. Which that was great. I also really enjoyed that he kept telling her, you can just leave. And the kids and I are like, okay, use the Force, please. You have this. Use it. Why aren't you using it? Please. He keeps saying you can leave. And I get that it feels like a trap, but you're also trying to leave. Just do it. Stop hesitating. Just do it. That's also a me thing of you're dragging it out. Stop it. Man up. Do it. Just do it. That's a sound we need.
I'm not getting that sound.
Just do it.
You were the chosen one.
That's close enough, right?
Close enough. Yeah, the art. I thought, I called that out because there is something a little different. It's kind of like if you're blending maybe Rebels and Clone Wars, and then putting like just a of charcoal over the top. Like there's something just a little bit different about it that is very applicable to like it adds
Mm-hmm.
to the experience of the show.
I honestly, I think, say what you will about Tales of the Empire and Tales of the Jedi and all those other shows in between. The Bad Batch. I know some people who don't like the Bad Batch.
Tales of the Jedi.
I'm gonna be honest, like those shows really kept the animation department warm and ready for something like this. And I think it shows. I honestly think it shows. I think for a lot of
give
people,
me a whole series of what we saw was that Empire with what was it, Qui-Gon and Dooku, or was that the Jedi?
That's Jedi. That's Tales of the Jedi.
Give
And
me
you
a
do get
whole
that
series of that.
They honestly, there's a book called Master and Apprentice. I remember listening to the audiobook as I was digging out rocks that y'all ended up replacing again. But that book was amazing because it would flash between Dooku and Qui-Gon, right? And then it would go to Qui-Gon and Kenobi, and it would go back, and it's Dooku and Qui-Gon, and maybe Qui-Gon's off doing whatever, and he ends up meeting Dooku's old apprentice, and they end up having a lot of chats and stuff. But it brings that relationship there as well, while also showing more Qui-Gon Dooku, or more Qui-Gon Kenobi, which is always a pleasure. But they had that book already, and it's in canon. Master and Apprentice, amazing book, one of the best.
Written by James Asano. No, I don't know who wrote it. I don't know.
I don't remember. I should.
I mean, that was a good guess, I would think.
I mean, that's a great guess for a good Star Wars book. But like I said, that was one of the best books I've read in canon so far. I think it's still behind Phasma, which R.I.P. because that book set her up for so much. But
read that. Waste.
Yeah, that book will make you love her, and then you'll rewatch episode 8. And you'll be like, oh, such a good character. But yeah, I am gonna get the author of this. I really want to know.
All right.
Claudia Gray.
Oh, hold up.
Was she the one that did the Darksaber stuff?
Darksaber.
Yeah.
Don't say. Wait. Hold on. There's another one. Don't tell me. Is that the courtship? Not the courtship of Leia. Shoot.
You got this.
There's another one. Tell me. There's another one, and I had to force myself through Darksaber for the right. I love the story. It's just not my cup of tea. I had a hard time with that. Dang it.
This is all new stuff. I'm looking. All I'm seeing is new stuff, but I know she wrote a lot of the old. She wrote Shadows of the Empire. No shot. Probably was part of it, but
she did Bloodline. I didn't read Bloodline though.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's canon, I think.
Bloodline? I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's about all of that. Luke and centers around Leia. Sorry,
but she's also done what's that Star one? Lost Stars.
Lost Stars.
That one was good. I'm not. I know she did a couple of books that were just not the best in Legends. Anyways, this one that was a really good book, and I think she did a great job, and I recommend reading it for those who do want more of that Dooku Obi-Wan or Dooku Qui-Gon companion.
She's written a lot of the High Republic stuff too.
She's at the forefront of it, yeah. I think she released the first couple books that were in that series.
Yeah.
Like, she's not bad at all.
Yeah. Oh, anyway. Yeah, no, I'm
Anyways.
not. I just didn't. Just wasn't me, man.
Oh, that's real.
Anyway, all right, let's rock. Let's get our first clip. We're gonna do the entrance, and we'll probably get kicked off air. I don't know. I'll wait 30 seconds and pause it. I don't care. Whatever. Here we go. Oh, I better share. Can you hear it?
Yes.
I guess we should do as he says.
Huh?
Oh! Oral moment! Whose legs are those? No way, it can't be.
So Jason quoted Dr. Dano when that happened. And I was laughing so hard because Maul gets revealed and certainly Jason starts going, that.
Because of the show? Yes! Oh, is that what you're saying?
That.
So anytime Maul comes on screen and he starts doing saber fighting, that is what I now hear every single time.
For those of you who don't know what's being referred to, go back like 2 episodes, I think. 2 episodes ago, I had not seen the Darth Maul, the last trailer, and it was a couple weeks ago when it released. And I was playing it, and just that entrance, that intro where he's in the hallway and he stabs his saber, and it becomes Maul Shadow Lord, like of the intro, like that moment. I just kept rewinding. That it was funny.
Yeah. He apparently heard you from his room across the house, and that is what he quotes every day. Anytime Maul's on TV, anytime I end a sentence with that excitedly, we then repeat. But I thought it was hilarious because that was his reaction to Maul coming down the steps.
So that occurs. What was the timestamp? I forget. Like 4 minutes in. So you get almost 4 minutes of show.
Yeah.
Before we get our introduction. And in that 4 minutes of show, they give a lot. I was expecting a real slow burn. That, to me, in the first 5 minutes, you've established how many different things for a show. The detective piece, which you mentioned, it felt very, there's a heist. But they only got the bot. And wait, but it's more, is it about revenge or is it about the money? And wait, he played him against, he didn't mean for that to happen. Like, all this stuff has happened, and you get context within 2 episodes. I think pretty much of everything. Not a slow burn, but at this point, to this screen where it says Maul Shadow Lord, for me, I was still at a 10 of 10, but immediately we dropped to a 9 of 10 at this intro because they didn't stab the lightsaber into the logo, which I was expecting, and I was here. Sorry, just thank you. So you already dropped because you got me something in the trailer that got me excited, and you never showed it to me again. It's like,
we're 2 episodes in.
What?
Chill it out.
2 episodes in.
The trailer shows
complaining about
hints to the whole show
of all things.
So, first 5 minutes, we get all that stuff. So you guys go. What do you think? How did you feel watching just that first bit of this show?
Summer and I were cackling and had to pause because we were laughing at Spybot too much.
Oh,
that is our new favorite. That is our new favorite. That is our new Chopper. Is Spybot.
Could never replace 100%.
Chopper.
I like that he has the temperament of Chopper, but he talks. That's what we were missing. Yeah. I needed the talking. Peekaboo.
Real.
Dude. Yeah.
First 5 minutes, I was like, I don't have this soundboard though. You know what I mean? It was just good. It was good. It didn't feel like anything was unnecessary. It just flowed perfectly for 5 minutes.
Did y'all watch with subtitles?
No.
Always.
Say, Zane, you need to rewatch with subtitles just because the goofy stuff that they put in some of those subtitles is totally.
Skybot, when he talks, like you see what he's actually saying if you can't understand it. Like, it's fun.
It was amazing. And also, like, emotionally screams. It's like, yes, I needed to know that he screamed emotionally.
That's real.
Love subtitles.
All right.
Yeah.
First 5 minutes, you're in. Are you old?
Let's go there.
Rudy.
Make us scare.
All right. Here we're going to be introduced to somebody, and she makes a dumb mistake. Here,
Yeah. Don't do it.
I half expected her to use the force.
Halt, citizen.
Our apologies, officer. She made a simple mistake.
You are charged with theft.
Blah,
and will be
blah,
placed under
blah.
arrest.
What?
We cannot afford to cause a disturbance.
You're
Do
an
not
angry little elf.
resist.
Be patient. They will surely see to reason, and you'll soon be released.
Surrender
Yeah, I
and
think
comply.
this is I have a hard time with this scene. I mean, clearly, yeah, they're Jedi, right? Master and Padawan. And what makes this hard, and I want to get you guys' thoughts on this, is what you can't get a job like at a bakery or something? Like, what do you mean you're just gonna beg?
Because,
food?
I understood that because they ask for her name multiple times. She won't give a name at all. Never does.
Alien.
I'm 100% guessing that's because when you're a Jedi, you're registered in Jedi Archives.
Database. Yeah.
So if she gives a name, they're going to trace that back and she's going to be executed. Empire's going to grab her. That's it. You're done.
Okay, but you're like in Underworld, right? This is on, where is this? I forget. Is this on Coruscant or is this
this was on
Nalhutta
Coruscant.
or I forget where it's at.
I'm checking.
The point is, no matter what, you can push a broom for cash. Like people will pay you cash to go push a broom. Like I had a real hard time with, we'll just sit on the street and beg, because now, as a sitting on the street and begging person, you're hungry. You have nothing to occupy your time. This girl does not have the experience that this old Jedi dude has, right? So she's not going to be patient. She doesn't have formal training for the last however many 2 years. So I just, what are you, Jedi, you're so stupid. What are you doing? Go get a job. Sorry.
This is on the planet Janix.
Janix, I knew that. Shoot. Idiot.
And they're putting this after Bad Batch
Yeah.
and before Solo, which is fair. It's a nice.
Swallow.
I'm
Ben
Han Solo. I'm Han Solo. I'm Han Solo. I'm Han Solo.
Hey.
Solo.
What do you say?
Hey,
Talk to me about that scene.
which scene? Oh, that scene. Yeah. Honestly, I'm like ADHD. I'm bouncing off of 6 different things right now. honestly, I thought it was interesting because how do we know what we would do if we were in that situation? That's always the biggest question, you know. What would I do if I was in their shoes? And I mean, with the amount of risk that goes into getting jobs and stuff like that, and you're a Jedi. So if you are literally either working in the underworld or begging, you either go against your morals or you're a beggar. That's just kind of how I see it. I see it would be so rare for you to get a job unless you were in the Outer Rim that there's no chance. You know what I mean? You kind of have to be a beggar. You have no other option to resort
What did
to.
Obi-Wan do for money?
He was a hermit. Hermits don't usually have money.
He never paid taxes.
30 years and he never ate? Like, come on. No.
He was also in an Outer Rim planet, so he probably could have hunted, sold some of that, ate some of that.
Yeah, like
Live
Janix.
off the goodwill of others, like Uncle Owen and Aunt Peru.
I mean, Janix is an easy place to disappear. Look at that.
Yeah, but
I mean,
If she hadn't
disappearing
stolen that, they wouldn't have
without
known. But
compromising
she wouldn't have
morals.
stolen it if they weren't hungry. And if they had jobs, they wouldn't be hungry.
You know, I liked the thing that you just spoke over with Madison. Can you just say that again?
Oh, the amount of jobs
If-
that there are that, like, sure, you could disappear, but at what cost to your morals? There's probably plenty of jobs at the club. But a Jedi is not going to work at the club.
At the
That's
club,
It's against their teachings.
working for syndicates.
They're not
Like-
going to work with the police because they have to register to work there. And with everything being so heavily clanker, you're not going to have janitorial jobs or anything open. Those are going to be run by bots. We've seen trash bots in the show already.
Can't say that word. Clanker.
And we also have seen bots driving the trash vehicles, quite literally the dumpster vehicles. There is little work outside of crime or legally registered jobs. We quite literally watched a robot kick another robot out of a car to chase someone in a trash truck. What jobs are there? Hey, I took over that whole area. That's what
I don't know. I'm just saying. All right. So what, of course, where I was talking in the monologue about being Star Warsy, it felt Star Warsy. We already now see how, or a reason that makes sense, how she may be seduced to the dark side. She has nothing. Her Jedi master just let her get arrested.
You said patient. It's a teaching lesson. You decided
Is
to
it?
steal, therefore you face the consequences for your actions. If my children steal something, they're going to face the I'm not bailing them out. No, you stole. You're a minor. I'm going to have to pay for it, but you stole.
But the Jedi can steal in peace, and that's fine. They can kill in peace, and that's fine. You know,
No,
this guy was
no.
starting a riot. I had to kill him.
No.
Sounds like
Jedi
a
are
double
not above
standard.
the law.
That's not what I've seen.
Jedi are not above the law, and that's why they're in big trouble when they go against orders, unless you're Anakin. Then
I already heard it in the
that
left.
went against orders are dead. Took care of the problem.
I mean, I know a big someone who did take care of the problem. His name was Palpatine. He took care of the Jedi problem. Their hypocrisy.
Yeah, he did.
Hey, hypocrisy. At least you know where Palpatine stands.
I want a hypocrisy for Christmas.
No, we don't.
Doodly doodly.
No.
No, whenever I saw her at the end of the second episode, like the lighting they had on her skin color is like a kind of like a magenta, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it went to this red almost,
Oh,
kind of like implying Darth Talon. I'm telling you, I am so ready for Darth Talon to return.
somehow.
I'm so ready. Darth Talon returned.
Why do they keep picking up that circle? Oh my god, it's driving me nuts.
It's a sphere. It's a sphere.
There's 3 people
It's a
that picked that thing up, and it keeps taking it back.
Let's talk about.
some identification.
We're going to talk about this,
Or
dude.
spend a night in a cell.
Where's
Come on,
2
kid.
boots?
Give me something. I already got enough going on right now.
Captain Lawson, I found something.
Yay!
2 boots.
Two
I know that voice.
boots!
I know that voice.
All right.
I know
Better
that
process.
voice from Bad Guys because he's the hamster villain.
Oh, he's the weird fish. Or no, he's like the main character in Aquapolis.
Yeah, he's the human.
Yeah. Speaking of voice
I
actors,
can't remember this dude's name all of a sudden. Did I write it down?
did you see that? What's her name? Rook Keen or whatever? The Mandalorian girl that's like working under Maul. She's voiced by the same voice actor as Hera.
Didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Green Twi'lek Hera, same voice actor as
Wait a minute.
that Mandalorian girl that works for Maul. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Isn't that cool?
Maybe. What's the dude's name? Yeah, I didn't write it down.
Oh, the guy. I've almost got it. Wait, I almost got it. The officer's name.
Yeah.
Isn't he Brander Lawson?
Sounds like a lawful name.
Yeah, he's voiced by Wagner Mora.
What Lawson?
Brander Lawson is the
Brander
officer's name.
So
Mr.
I
Lawson.
like this guy. I played that scene because he has a very gentleness about him. I didn't play the other scenes where he was very, by the book. Oh, well, except for let's keep this.
Don't tell the Empire. It's going to
Don't
make
tell the
things
Empire
worse.
yet. Which was what I was talking about earlier, Zane. Lore Master to.
Yeah.
What was I referencing? Shoot. Anyways, yeah, he didn't want to report it right away.
That's what
I found
happens.
that interesting. I found that interesting, but let's keep the Empire out of our business, right? Like, let's not get the FBI involved. We don't need that. We don't need ISB here, right? Good, bad, or indifferent doesn't matter. I want to talk more about the character. What are your thoughts on the character so far?
I like him.
Yeah, why?
I like him because yes, he's more or less by the book, but in a precinct full of robots, he shows actual humanity. Where they're like, we're just gonna put her in a cell. She's not cooperating. He's like, no, hold on, let me try. Because all she's dealt with is robots up until this point. Maybe if she talks to an actual customer service, if you talk to an actual person, maybe we'll get somewhere.
Maybe.
Versus the constant, well, if you don't give us your name, you're going in a cell. Well, if you don't give us your name, you're going in a cell. Okay, different approach.
Yeah.
Not the scripted monologue, because it's not getting you anywhere. And then the family stuff that's shown later. It's dad's never home. It sounds like mom is in the hospital or something, but he doesn't want his kid going by himself because he wants to be there to see her as well. And that's just not happening, but he's so sucked into work that when is that going to happen?
Well, and this is a big deal at work, right? This isn't just some tiny thing.
Yeah. But he can't tell his kid that. He can't say, well, there was a guy with a laser sword, and so I'm sorry we have to put this off because this is a planetary danger. He can't say that as a kid. So the kid just sees, oh, well, I guess work's more important than family once again.
Yeah.
Oh, no. That kid's going to be a target. I'm calling it now. I'm putting chips
He-
on that.
He just seems like the kind of guy who's not going to compromise on his morals. Honestly,
Yeah.
like, I mean, you look at it. He didn't want to lock down the entire planet with the Empire. He wanted to at least hopefully try his way and see if he can get things done before pushing that. And that definitely adds to that detective-esque character that they're building for him. And I think that it shows a lot of promise. I'm not going to get too hasty in my decision over him, but like I said, I think it shows a lot of promise. And he's gone. Well, that was. I don't. Do we want to?
I gotta say, out of all of the characters, Two Boots and Spybot are currently my favorite.
Real.
I liked. Well, we didn't show. Oh. I like that you came in with the elevator music.
Were you two still here?
Yes.
It wasn't streaming though, was it? I don't think it was streaming.
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
Without me?
Yes, it was.
It's still streaming.
Still streaming.
Oh. So, okay, I mentioned this on the show before. I don't know what happens, but sometimes I just lose my lease on my IP, like right now, and I have to renew. Yeah, exactly. Whatever. Anyway, Zane, you were saying, yeah, kind of, but it's more the morals, and I think that's a good point. I'd love to hear more, like what it is about that, like how you're identifying that in context.
Well, I mean, the easiest way to point out anything like that would be with what my dear sister Eris Corbin had said, where when shown literally just talking to another robot, but just barely hears this thing happening with the kid, he's like, hold up. Let's just, you know what? I'll take your case so that she doesn't have to deal with this. I'll see if I can get to her. Like he just seems like someone that, yes, is so focused on the job, but he cares about his job. And I think that shows a lot of potential for future of his story. I think that, I guess I'm saying it again because we were still going and you're off, but I'm not going to put all my eggs in one basket for him. I'm going to leave some room for his growth as a character, but I see the potential and I like the potential.
Yeah. I think I think they're setting him up in our eyes for a future where he will have to make a moral high ground decision that will cause pain and suffering to someone in his family, perhaps. Yeah. Oh,
yeah. I mean, like,
go ahead.
What is this? We know that the Empire is going to get involved because of the Inquisitors that we see in the trailer. Like, how is this going to work? What's going to happen?
Is he going to get injured to where he can't tell anyone we can't make that call anymore and Two Boots puts the report in? Because it is in his programming that unless his superior tells him otherwise, he has to put the call in. So if his superior's out of commission, will he put the call in?
I don't know. Maybe, yeah. Maybe he gets captured or goes MIA for a second, and that's when he puts that call out. I don't know.
Then it's protocol and you have to do it. Or does another precinct then get a hold of it? Or damage is done so extensively past the crazy bridge out that you have to call. There is no hiding it anymore.
Two
Boots.
Barrio is in custody.
And the local authorities will no doubt alert the Empire.
Varia will not escape.
Okay. Just a little tiny.
That woman next to him, that Mandalorian girl, that's the voice of Hera.
Yeah. That's who you were talking about?
Yeah.
Awesome. Here. This one.
Yeah. On the left.
Mm-hmm.
Her markings, she was Death Watch. Yeah. Do we know that yet? I don't recall them mentioning it, but that's totally Death Watch. Agreed. And that split second where he froze on the dude. I thought that was interesting watching this live. Like, what's he doing? Does he know this guy? I don't know. But I will fast forward to something else because it ties into my question to you all, which is, wait, crap, I can't find it.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for where they're fighting. And here we go.
In our system,
I think this is it.
we
Two
appear to
boots.
be losing control of the
Oh,
Sith.
yeah. I haven't said anything about Two Boots yet, but yeah, 100%.
He's another KSO.
K2SO?
Yeah.
KSO.
Yeah.
Just less snarky.
Troopers, full alert! Two boots with me. We need to protect Varia.
Let's skip ahead. A few seconds here. Oh! Fast forward.
Lock down this cell block!
Let me out!
Okay. Spy bot.
It's all the singing.
See you. Yeah.
Two boots, get the system back online and get these doors open!
Who does his voice again?
Who does Lawson's? Wagner Mora does Lawson's voice.
Yeah. That's just messed up.
There's so much attitude in such a small package.
Fast forward. All right, here we go. See, that was the missed opportunity right there. That. Vario, what a turd. Little squirrel.
I'm pretty sure I've had turds bigger than him.
100%.
I needed them most.
I can repay you.
Oh,
Wait, where's Lawson? Or there it is. Okay.
We need backup.
Yes, plot armor. Stick with this one.
Watch it, go!
He purposefully doesn't kill him.
Why?
I think, as we have seen, Maul does everything for a reason.
Abso-freaking-tively.
He is 100% going to use him.
Out.
Probably to find some of the other gang members. Because they knew where Demas was. They knew where Vario was. Who's the best option to know exactly where other crime bosses may be located?
But he didn't even know of the Shadow Collective.
No.
Sorry, we missed that part. In the interview with Vario tells him, don't you know of the Shadow? You know, when he says who's really after him.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, oh, yeah, who?
But he's a detective. He'll find out, and in finding out who the Shadow Collective is and trying to figure out who the targets are, he's gonna more than like it. Maul doesn't have to spend as many resources hunting everyone down because he's gonna do it for him.
I see what you're saying.
Why go through all this effort when he's already shown he can easily break into the precinct? Who's to say he can't easily go through and swipe data that this guy's working on? Like, who would his next target be? Well, there's these 3 crime bosses. Let's go hunt them down and see what they know.
Yeah.
Well, now we know where they all are and where they're headed and who they've talked to and if they're in custody. All doesn't have to do any of the work.
No,
Just
none.
reap the rewards. It's just business.
Oh,
And business is good. I know no one got that. It's fine.
No, no one got
I know
that?
you got that. I know you got that.
I don't get it.
No one else.
Nope.
Hey, Pain.
I got nothing. Mr. Music.
Maul.
What an ending to an episode. Oh my
right.
gosh.
This episode standalone. Scale of 1 to 10.
That's a 9.
That's a 9.
That's a 9.
Pretty solid 9. Great character introductions. I didn't have to guess the plot or any backstories.
Yeah.
They were pretty solid.
It wasn't a slow burn, which is what
It
we
wasn't.
talked about. We thought would probably happen, and we would be okay with. Man,
With that ending as well, I think it might have been around the 8s, but then as soon as that ending happened, I'm like, this is the best way they could have ended an episode like this to keep you going, wanting more, but not like dying to get to the next episode. And I think that just what brought it up to the 9.
That
It's
is something
perfect.
I noticed is with just the first 2 episodes, usually when they're releasing shows like Daredevil came out, we've got the new Invincible seasons out, last season of The Boys is out, where they're uploading the episodes, but everything feels like a cliffhanger. You're like, oh God, I need to watch the next episode. It's not out yet. Both of these episodes felt so nice and cut at the end where it's not a cliffhanger and you're like, I don't feel the absolute need to watch it. I'm glad I have the second one. Watch the second one. And then same way, I don't feel the inherent need to bully people online to get me my stuff faster. This was very nice and clean cut up. Oh, she force pushed and jumped and she's trying to escape. Cool. I can live with that and just kind of predict what may happen without going, I need more content. Shake my table. I need more content.
Really?
I don't need it.
That's how most of like animated Star Wars has been recently. I mean, I feel like Bad Batch was that way, and I feel like Rebels especially was that way. Where yes, there were cliffhangers. You know, her saying Maul right there was a cliffhanger, but it wasn't like grabbing you and saying, "I need more." You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I didn't feel like I signed my soul away to watch this for the next however long. I felt like, you know what? If I ended up getting sick or we lost Disney Plus and we're not able to watch this anymore, I would be content with just going, okay, I'll just wait until I can get it again to finish watching. Because it wasn't oh God, I need to scrounge up money to get another month so I can watch the... It felt really nice to watch.
yes,
like old school Cartoon Network shows in the seasons. Something's happened. Well, we got to keep our eye on the enemy. We'll deal with that later. He just diverts everyone immediately to the emergency situation instead of focusing on the jailbreak. He's more concerned with the public's safety in that moment than he could have finished it. They had a Jedi to help them. They may have been able to do something, but instead, he's more worried about his people.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should Dad, you should know this voice actor for the Jedi guy, Iko.
You should know.
He plays one of the biggest roles that I've seen. He plays Pedro Serrano from was that Major League? Ever watch Major League? Yes, he plays Pedro.
Oh, I know the guy. He also did "You're in Allstate's Hands," the Allstate commercials, and then he was in like The Wire, not The Wire. I don't know, something like that.
That's
too.
why he said patience. She's insured. She just needed to go with
Pedro Serrano. Up your
The
butt,
unit.
Jobu.
Oh, someone's screaming help.
All right.
A woman.
Yeah. Here we go. Some fighting. Okay, that's insane. Okay, I'm gonna watch the animation. Just watch the movement
I'm watching.
as they get jostled. It's
As what jostled?
as the three of them get jostled, as it's like they all at the same. It looks real. Like I don't.
It
The
looks
realism.
motion capture suited.
It's so yeah. I don't know what they're doing, but it's sick. Here,
Also, why is Ken here?
Ken.
Look at the officer.
Oh, that's Beta. You had Omega. You had Alpha, which was Boba Fett. You have Beta right there with that haircut.
100%.
That's a Ken doll.
That's terrible.
Can't tell me otherwise. That's a Ken doll.
Yeah, so Eco had to skedaddle, huh? This is what happens,
Yeah.
right? And this is the point of why can't you just get a job? I may have been setting up that. You remember Cal Kestis?
Biggest example that everyone should know.
Cal Kestis was in the scrapyard, and there was an accident, and to save the life of his buddy or for whoever else that would have been in the way, he used the Force and stopped the thing from falling on him. If you're a Jedi, you're not going to be able to help yourself. You're going to want to be who you are. So the more you're in public eye, then the higher the risk of being found out. Even if it is just taking a job from a clanker and sweeping streets. So, like, I get it. And in this case, he did what he needed to save, and now he'll have to probably go off planet. And that sucks.
I don't think he went off planet. I
Oh, I don't
100% think we saw him in the second episode
Oh, Heat's there.
where dude's leaving the club after getting information on Shadow Organization. And he's like, someone's following me. He turns around, he's gone. It's like, no, that was him. Had to have been. He was listening.
Yeah, because they show the little him walking
Mhm.
afterwards behind him.
He's checking on his girl.
Least he should do.
It looks like he's going soft on her, but at the same time, you can tell it's just him trying to build trust.
Oh, 100%. Ezra.
That's all it is. It's manipulative.
Ezra.
Ezra.
Yeah.
Now I don't want to. I pause because I don't want to miss plot here. So Barrio escaped, right?
Mm-hmm.
He wants to kill Vario. Demas already dead, and there's what? Two other crime bosses he needs.
I thought there was
Three.
three. I could be wrong.
Pikes, Black Sun, and one more.
I just remember. I think it's Krim is the main one he's wanting to go after.
Crimson Dawn.
Yeah. Oh, Crimson Dawn. Yeah, that's 3.
That's the other one. So because
They said that there was a specific name. They gave a first and last name.
Well, Krim would be the Pikes.
So he was looking specifically for Krim.
Yeah. Well, that's because
yeah, got you.
that's because he had mentioned that he knew where or how to get to Krim.
Which it seemed like the only thing Maul did not have planned with how he reacted was, how do I get to this guy?
Yeah, I feel like Maul was really just like, let me do this step, Get this out of the way. Okay, next step is do this. Okay, let's get him out of the way. Okay, now we got to find the Pikes. How do we do that?
Was hoping Demas would kill Vario, and instead Vario kills Demas. I was like, well, that's one less thing I gotta worry about.
I don't think he was anticipating Devon.
Oh, yeah, no. There's no way you can anticipate something like that. But
it works.
Yeah, we know how he is. He wants to have someone else with him. I think that's what I'm going to say.
He's trying to fill the gap that Savage left.
We had Savage, and then we have Devon or whatever. We have Kira. We have Ahsoka, him trying to stretch out his hand for Ahsoka. And then Ezra.
He doesn't want to be alone.
Yeah.
He wants somebody else to help him with the boulder.
He needs help.
No, for real.
He constantly needs help. But whoever he partners with is someone that fulfills a need or something he needs in his quest.
Always.
Like this time it's a bard, but he needed the paladin to start. The paladin bard to help along his way. I got a copyright ding. So we're probably offline on YouTube. Yeah, of course. That one went a little long, I think. So, but this is the clip I read. Okay, I thought that was interesting. What was it that Luke said to Rey? Who are you? I'm Rey.
I'm a Skywalker. No.
Your sister, Leia sent me.
Liar sent me.
How do we turn into Australians from H2O?
H2O.
Chloe.
I found that that clicked as soon as he said that. I got taken back to Luke. Who are you? That question's not who are you? It's who are you?
Wait a minute.
And
who are you? It's okay, you don't get it.
Oh,
he's not even a prisoner.
Out
just there. Like
you just pulled out the thickness with that.
Oh. As Maul said, she was indoctrinated.
An accident that he says that after saying after she says, yes, you're 100%, dude. I love that. Give me more. Talk to me more about that.
Dude, that's like, that's totally that. Like, she's not just a prisoner physically, but like mentally, like with the way she was indoctrinated by the Jedi Order and everything. She's a prisoner in these beliefs. She's locked down in these beliefs. Even her old master, patience. That's all locking her down from her freedom. Dude, she's not just a prisoner in body, but in mind.
But
would
so
you
was he for a long
say
time.
The seduction of the dark side has already begun?
Oh, yeah.
She impatient.
How easy was it to nearly flip Ezra? I mean...
I think it helps with age too, because she is, from what it looks like, she is roughly teenager-ish.
Yeah, she's Ezra's age.
So
I don't know. Is Maul on the files? Like, do we need to check up on Maul? This is 2 times now. He's been trying to indoctrinate teens into his cult.
I think the question to follow up with that is, when was Maul indoctrinated, this poor boy?
He's a groomer.
It's a chain. It's a chain.
He's a groomer. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, it's a pyramid.
Look, I mean, he's totally grooming her for being a Sith.
Or how does Jim Carrey do it? He does it with just the tongue.
And he's also kind of forcing her to really look at her situation, because it's like, you believe you're a prisoner. You can leave whenever you want. You know how. And then he just leaves. And,
You've been indoctrinated as a child.
How long does she sit in the physical prison after he's like, you can leave, adapt, do something different. You have to. She doesn't ask to leave, which my brain's like, he just said he can leave and he's walking away. Ask. The worst he'll say is no.
I feel like there's way worse that he could do.
But he's not showing
no.
that he's actually going to do it. He's telling her she's free to leave anytime. So if she says, well, are you going to open the door?
No.
Well, open it up.
Yeah, then he...
Soon as never.
Okay,
again,
and here's what for me makes that real is I mean, I got called away from things or could not attend things because I was working, not because my work made me come in, but because I was working. I chose that, right? Like I could have said no, and there would have been repercussions of that, and I could have gone to the soccer game or the softball game or whatever. The repercussions, maybe I would have gotten written up, lost my, I don't know. Who knows? It was the risk of missing one or two things. It was like, I get it from this guy as a dad, right? Like, this is what allows you to have those clothes on your back, the food in your belly, and the things that you want. But it means that I have to do these other things. And if Cam were here, he'd say, but Dana, it shouldn't be that expensive for you, and you should be able to. Yes, that's not the argument. Okay. The argument is, I understand sometimes and those are things that no, your moments that you had where I could have seen, you'll never get back to see your dad's face watching you do these things and knowing he was there. And I missed you doing those things. So hopefully they flesh this relationship out a little bit, because I think it's important. I don't think they're doing it as a shoehorn. It felt very natural. And to your point, Eris, even the facial expressions are, I mean, even this after his father has left. You see the immediate disappointment of, this is just my life now. 100% sad, disappointment, hurt, all in one. Yeah, it's done real well. So from your perspective, that scene, I just gave you like the dad's perspective. Y'all give me your perspective. Y'all lived this. We don't want to crack open family therapy.
No, you want to crack it open? We just crack it. No, honestly, getting on the topic, I think being in a situation, seeing it happen, I can understand. I understand where the dad's coming from. And it's not like he's not trying to spend time with his son, but so much is happening that he has to go to work. He has to. I mean, nothing gets done if he's not there. And I get that. I also get the kid's point of view. You know, you're a little kid, you're over here. He's not that little, but you're over here like, oh, daddy, I want you to, I'm going to be, I don't know, concert band is playing and I need you to show up. You're like, how many concerts are happening this year? Oh, 5 of them. Oh, and you want me at this one? On the night that I have these reports due that are make or break for my company. Like, yeah. So I get both points of view and I get both sides. I will say, on the topic of family relations, if anything, having those moments where, yeah, you couldn't have gone, but honestly, like, you went to enough of them to where it wasn't a bad thing that you didn't go to some, if that makes sense. You know, it wasn't like me expecting you to be there every time, so when you were there, it was always great, but it wasn't like you just weren't there the whole time. You knew how to spread yourself out.
Not quite, I don't think, how you meant. Like, I just didn't expect you there, so when you were there, it was exciting.
No, but like, you know what I mean? Like,
that's how it was for marching band.
That's how it is.
Softball and stuff for me.
And
No,
Was
yeah,
that
I mean,
never
right-
expected to see you there, so when you did show up, it was like, oh my gosh, you're here. That's awesome. But
Yeah.
I knew you were working.
exactly, like we knew what you were doing, and
We were more
It's
mature
not-
on that end than most kids, where it was
And
like,
I know,
no, we know dad
how
is working.
how it's being articulated is what
Yeah.
sounds hilarious. Okay, I
We-
know the sentiment behind the words, and I appreciate that.
I feel
know
like
what you're trying to-
there is a line between not showing up a couple times and not showing up enough to where you go from, oh my gosh, you're here, to, oh, he's here finally. Like, and there was no chance you were ever on this side of the line. You were always over here, like chilling.
Well, so to dissect the scene a little bit on the characters end, for the sons,
Yes, on the
son's end in
characters,
the show,
yes.
I'm gonna dissect it a little bit.
Reset.
We've seen that same photo both on dad's desk at work, and we've seen the photo now at the house. And again, we know mom is off somewhere. She needs to be visited. She's not home. The way they look in that photo shows dad was not as involved with this, because everyone's happy and they look like real smiles. They actually added like the crinkling under the eyes. These are real smiles. They're not fake. So it looks like growing up, dad was there a lot. Empire takes over. Now we're not as home as often. Well, now our mom's gone. So we're relying solely on the one parent to be there for everything instead of having two. You went from full family dynamic to, okay, one parent's working a whole bunch, but I still have my one parent at home, possibly to keep up at least some of that dynamic. Well, now that parent is completely out of commission. And we just have the one parent that is saying, I will make up for everything we're missing, but then never does. So it's
impossible for him to.
It's an extreme split that as a teenager, yes, he probably goes, yeah, dad has to work because if mom is in the hospital or whatever, then got to pay those bills. Got to make sure she's taken care of. However, the son still needs to be taken care of. Just because he's a teenager doesn't mean he's an adult now and can do all this by himself. He still needs somebody. And dad showed he knows he needs someone. But it's almost that duty to everyone else out there that he feels, okay, but I've got to protect the public because there's something bad happening. And this could directly affect my kid. But it's hard to convey that to your kid and just sit them down and go, I'm dealing with something on the streets that's so horrendous that you could die if I don't take care of this. Yeah. You don't unload that kind of emotional pressure onto a kid.
Well,
you're not supposed to.
I don't hear a well over here.
You're not supposed to unload that kind of pressure onto.
I feel like there's definitely a way to emphasize the importance, but not unload that onto your kids.
Agree. 100%.
As law enforcement.
Yeah, that's a whole nother layer to the onion. Job, or not just the difficulties of the job, but life or death within the job.
I've done those reports just for.
Oh, there it is. Just straight. Like he hadn't even known her for 5 minutes. And he's already.
Well, I love that she's like, you say I can leave, but clearly I can't. And it's like, you have just boxed yourself in further. And he points it out. It's like, that's your point of view.
Yeah, all you got to do is use the force, blow the door off, and walk out. That's all you got to do. Okay. So, Ezra? Or is he serious? Ezra's after this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is the trial run.
You think so?
For real. Well, technically.
Technically, this is the trial run, without intentionally being the trial run.
I don't know that he believes what he's saying. I know that I believe that he believes what he's saying is what she needs to hear to align with him.
There's a complete lack of emotion on his face when he talks too, and it's creepy because everything else he's got that vengeance look of like, I'm plotting, I've got this, I'm determined to get this. But talking to her, you can't read him at all. There is no read. There is no facial expressions, no nothing. He's just talking, and it's uncomfortable to watch.
I don't know. That kind of makes sense though for his character. I mean, he was almost raised as a sociopath.
Not
maybe.
Almost.
But like that's how he was raised, you know, after being plucked up from Dathomir by Palpatine and being trained and tortured. Maybe he just doesn't have that element of human facial features that he gets in Rebels.
He
I don't
only
know.
shows rage. That's
What's
all
up,
he knows
Tiger?
how to show.
What's up, Tiger?
Tiger from House of Isla podcast. How you
Check
doing,
him out.
brother? He loved it. Just great.
But honestly, one of the biggest things that stuck out for me right then and there, what was it? It was the thought that, man, this is Darth Maul. Like the person who you've brought up before, 1999 had 2 lines, maybe. One of them's like, "Yes, sir," and the other one's, "At last, we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last, we will have revenge." He's not known as a man with many words, and yet he has gotten and grown to this point of being able to influence, manipulate the people he's talking to. I just think that's insane, but also good. Like, in a good way, insane.
Insane in the membrane.
So in my head canon, he spent a lot of time on the trash planet talking to himself, having conversations with himself. We saw some of that when he had lost his mind. Once his mind calms down, you have to think that doesn't mean the memory of all that isn't still there.
Mm-hmm.
And so what sort of kind of twisted psycho you know, that sits back here, but makes sense, right? It makes sense. And so when he approaches Devon, in his mind, he's had all those conversations already with himself so that he knows what he should say in this situation. And he knows that she's in jail. He knows that she's a Jedi. That's really all he needs to know. Now what? Now she calls him a villain, and this is where Cam was afraid. Let's not make a villain not really a villain, and that is not black and white. And him saying that scares the crap out of me, guys. That they'll try to make it some way. But I'm holding...
He's not wrong. Because good and evil isn't black and white. It is a gray area. That's like he's not wrong.
But the point is that Maul is an evil villain.
But he's not going to say that to her.
No, he's not. Of course he's not.
It's manipulation.
Of course it is. I hope it is. It better be.
It probably is. Knowing him.
All right. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Pensive music playing.
Oh, that's the wrong show.
Oh, gosh. Maul is the best.
Oh, he's all right.
He's a confused little Twi'lek. She lost her master. Another dude's already trying to slide into her DMs.
Don't say it like that.
And here we are.
Don't say it like that. We're gonna get flagged.
We know that she's going to. I mean, that's the whole thing, right? Like he will have her as an apprentice. I think we already know. They're already moving into that seduction and showing, as we've talked about, showing her having doubts. And she was having doubts before she even set foot in the jail. So, yeah. What are you guys' thoughts about Devon and her ending here?
I have a very funny feeling that Darth Maul's just going to be waiting in the doorway like, good job. Told you could leave. Are you hungry?
You think he'll be waiting for her?
Yes, 100%.
That would be pretty.
If not right there, like just out of sight to where she wouldn't see him. So she'd walk right past him.
Yeah, waiting at the on the ship's ramp as the ship's just hovering about to take off, and he's just waiting for her on the ramp.
Well, because it showed her looking around. She didn't see him, but there are very obvious blind spots where he could be right next to the thing in between both of the cells. Just waiting. And so she's like, you know what? It looks clear. I didn't see him leave, but it looks clear enough. Let me just move it. So either he's going to be waiting there, or maybe the Mandalorian chick's going to be waiting there, or they're going to be in the next room just like, okay, how long is it going to take for her to get out of the room?
Yeah.
Real. I don't know. For me, it just seems like he knows that she's going to escape, and he'll let her have her way out. But he also knows that he planted that seed, and that she's going to come back looking for him. That's what I think. I think she's going to escape completely, come back and look for her.
Or is he going to use her to find her master? Because that's
Here are some notes. You said planting that seed. Here's some notes. You ready? This is not Ezra 2.0, or maybe we should say Ezra 0.01. I don't think so. This is a young Jedi already wrestling with doubt. Maul isn't planting the corruption. He's watering the seeds that are already there, which to me is a little more darker psychological, which makes it a little more scary, dangerous, in a way to look at it. So the psychological aspect of this show compared to maybe the Acolyte in the beginning, with some of that I'd say was psychological, was thrilling, but this got a lot of meat to it, guys. What do y'all think? You've got murder and mystery. No, you have the heist, right? We've got all of that, and we have a lawman involved, which is a picture perfect sheriff of the town kind of guy, right? Great backstory. I mean, man, like it's got it. I don't know. So far, it's got everything I'd want in a show, right? Just a regular old show, let alone Star Wars. The animation, we've talked about the animation. God, what else we talk? It's so good. I'll shut up. Go. Somebody talk, not me.
Yeah.
I'm glazing over the show, man. It's awesome.
No, it's honestly like it's showing so much promise, which is way better than a couple of other shows have done in the first 2 episodes.
Amen.
I mean, it's also scary though, because we know we have a few more weeks of this, and we know that at any point they could just screw everything up. Episode 3, I don't even have to name the show. First 2 episodes weren't bad, but episode 3 happened.
I did just say the first 2 episodes of.
Hey, but these first 2, there's something worth watching, honestly. maybe you're not like, maybe you don't have Disney Plus right now. Don't worry about it. But whenever you get it, like, give it a watch. Just cause you never know, you might fall in love with something like this.
Now, don't misunderstand. This is not Andor. This is something different in a good way. Equally amazing in its own way.
Hopefully we do not bite these words and eat them well.
Oh man, well, that's what happened with Acolyte. I was like, man, this is getting good. I think I'm a little, but yeah. All right, Eris, your role, go.
For someone that doesn't watch TV shows, I'm genuinely excited for this. And Zane knows I don't watch shows. I can't do it. Tommy knows I just cannot sit still long enough. And funnily enough, the shorter episodes give me that reminiscent of, oh, cool, it's Friday night or it's Saturday morning. Let's turn on the cartoons and see what's new. That it's just long enough to hold your attention without being an hour long of the same thing explained several times over to different characters. I can't do that. That's too much for me. And
we didn't talk about that. Oh, go ahead. We didn't talk about that, and I think that's a good point, Eris. Thanks for bringing that up. Runtime. Do you need it to be longer, or you like it where it's at? Leave you wanting more? Perfect amount?
It's perfect.
What do you guys think?
Both episodes put together were only 53 minutes. It's less than an hour. Yeah. It was a 30-minute because I checked, because again, wanted to watch it with kids, needed to see how it worked with bedtime. We started watching at about 8:45, and even with all the pauses, still ended at about 9:30-ish. And that was perfect to also hold the kids' attention, because an hour-long show for some of these other shows, it's like, oh, I want to show my kids Star Wars, I want to show them Star Trek, whatever. It's an hour long.
Yeah.
They got goldfish brain ain't gonna pay attention that long. If I struggle to pay attention for an hour-long show, that I then have to wait for another hour later, and even if I wanted to binge watch it, that's gonna take up multiple days for me to binge watch safely.
That's why One Piece is amazing.
Whereas this, if everything came out, we could probably make a day of it if we didn't watch it every Monday. We could probably just say, okay, Sunday, we're doing a Star Wars day. We're going to watch Star Wars every day, the whole thing. And we could probably get through it in at the moment, it's not even an hour, but if it keeps with the same runtime, that means it's roughly every 2 episodes would be just about an hour. If there's 10 episodes in a season,
4.5 hours.
That's not even a full day. That's, we can do a small TV marathon like we used to be able to do as kids. Grab some popcorn, do a small marathon, and we're done. Because you can't even do that with movies anymore, because they're all an hour and a half to 2 hours long.
What do you think, Lord Master? Did you like it?
That's
the runtime.
That's so real. I've been getting a lot into One Piece recently, and this has a lot to do with what I'm about to talk about. One Piece, if you don't know, it's an anime. It's kind of like Naruto. Came out a little before. It's still running. It's got over 1,000 episodes. Very long.
Season 1.
Season 1, yes, because it's a seasonal anime now. Before it wasn't. Now it is. So season 1 is 1,100 something episodes. But what I'm getting into this is that those episodes are like 20 minutes long, 20 to 25 minutes long. Like, they make it so bite-sized that it's easy to digest, easy to understand, easy to move on to the next one if you want, but easy to stop. You know? Yeah, you're raising your hand. You may speak.
On that point, go look up like your Saturday morning cartoons that I was raised with, like Transformers Gen 1. Any of those. Those are all 30-minute cartoon segment throughout the day.
Yeah.
With commercials sparkled in between. That means that it's a 20-minute episode or so. Just the right amount of tension for a
That's
Gen
why
Xer
that's all we show
or
Jason.
below.
We show Jason all the old cartoons because they're shorter run times. You're not left with constant, I need to watch more. You can end it. Bluey's a great example too. You don't feel like you have to watch all of Bluey in one sitting.
Yeah.
You can end at any time. Bluey has what, a 15-minute runtime?
Mm-hmm.
And it's split into 2 episodes.
So we're running out of time. I don't want to talk about Bluey. So
but what I was getting to that point. What I was getting to that point is that basically it has been so hard for me to watch newer shows with the run times of 45 minutes to upwards an hour just for one episode of a 12 you know what I mean? That's like literally half a day spent binging a whole series when I can spend the same amount of time watch 30, 40 episodes of an anime that's good and feel, if anything, better. You know what I mean? Get through more story.
Yeah.
So yes, I like this. I like the runtime.
It's good stuff.
Have you rewatched it a second time already?
No, he watched it just before stream. He said that earlier.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I watched it yesterday on my TV up there and did it on my lunch hour. And then today rewatched, but at my computer. And I had to step away after in between episodes. It was pretty intense watching it the second time because now you know what. It was good. It's definitely a rewatchable show, which is a blessing. Like Clone Wars, Rebels, so good. Well, I appreciate you guys' candor and telling me I'm wrong and agreeing with me when you did agree. And this was super, super fun. We'll do it again next week over chapter 3 and 4. I don't think Cameron will be back next week. Eris, I think we can plan on you being here, yes?
Yes, I will be here.
And
I'm not
Lore Master.
I should be.
You should be. Let's
I should be.
All right.
If not, we're without soundboards again.
I know it's not as fun when we don't have
I
sound.
can bring a small child in for sound effects, but
no, thank you. Yes, I'd love to see him. You know what I mean. All right. Anything else? Any last things? What do you got coming up, Zay or Lord?
The
Lord Main.
Y'all already know that I got gigs coming up. In the next 2 weeks, we got shows on shows on shows all across Texas, right? We're talking Thursday, the 23rd of April. I'm going to be in San Marcos, Texas, Treaty Street Warehouse. I'm going to be opening up for like Ryan Hunter, I think, but with Thomas Babiak and the 30 Rack. We're going to be tearing the house down. Now, if you're like, oh, that's a Thursday, I got work, it's whatever. Well, if you're on the other side of Texas, on that Friday, the 24th, April 24th, I am playing at the Texan Theater in Cleveland, Texas. That's right. All the way next to Houston. So if y'all are like, I want to see him, but I don't live in the Austin area. Well, there you go. I'm right there. I'm playing for this cat named Chance Cochran. Really cool guy. Check him out. Really cool. Now, if you're one of those people I was talking about earlier on that Thursday and you were like, it's the middle of the week, I can't go to see a show. Well, actually, you can now because that's Saturday. What is that? April the 25th? I'm going to be in Dripping Springs, Texas. That's just west of Austin, Texas. You're going to be chilling. Good drive. Founders Day. I'm going to be playing with Von Seegers out on that stage there for Founders Day in Dripping Springs, Texas. And you're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to tear the house down like we always do. So be sure to check us out. Go down here if you need any updates.
That's Instagram at Zane_Martin_music. Go check him out. Nice. What's your Twitch? You need to put your Twitch channel on here.
I sent you the Discord.
Put it in the private chat, and Zane will do it because I
Okay.
will never do it.
Yeah, I'm streaming tomorrow for about 2 hours.
There you
I'm
go.
getting back into
What
Twitch
did you
for a
do
bit.
during your stream today?
I worked on, it's a project that I started. Oh, please tell me don't. Oh, thank God it already muted itself. I was so scared that Twitch was going to start yelling at me. Okay.
We're at 2 hours.
Today we put together this guy. He's a
Still
little
haven't
mimic
sent it.
test.
Still
I know.
haven't sent it.
Hey, he asked me what I did, and I've got him right here. I was working on my mimic chest. Currently, while we have been talking about Darth Maul, I've been working on his mouth. That will go
Put it in
inside.
there.
He will be fully operational.
Put it in there. Yep. Do that and multitask. No. Put in the private chat.
I thought
your
you were
Twitch
saying put the mouth
handle.
in the creature.
So
Put
we
the
can
mouth
go
in the
on
creature.
air and we can get your.
Yeah, because right now I'm just getting all this free open air.
This is just killing me right now.
Just,
There you go.
I'm just need your
In
tag.
the private chat?
I just need your tag.
Well, that's what it gives me.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to click that. Oh, you got it, Zane. You
I
already
got it. Don't worry.
Be happy.
Currently, I'm working on this guy, and then if I
Alright.
happen to finish him, which I won't, but if I do, we're going to be working on fidget slugs, like the snake fidget toys, because I make silent fidget toys for my son for when he goes to school, so he can stim out without making noise. So we've got, I'm making him a silent slug snake fidget because he's already got 4 other ones in his bag right now.
Twitch, Eris Corbin, all underscore ERISKORRIBAN.
All lowercase, not
All
all
lowercase.
underscore. All
All
lowercase. Eris Corbin for those listening.
All
All
underscored. Hey, when I'm highlighting my cursor over her name, there is an underscore. That's all I want to say.
Because it's linkable.
Yes.
This guy.
It's
Comedian.
just
He's a comedian.
it's just Eris Corbin, and I stream crafting stuff for about 2 hours from noon to 2 o'clock, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, maybe Thursdays if I don't have as many house chores.
Awesome. Go check it out. And so everything else is at the Sith Dominion. That's all I got. We got to get off the air. So
Discord, have fun. Join Discord. It's fun.
Discord. We will be doing phase 2 or campaign number 2 very soon in the next month or so. Hopefully. That was super fun. And that's our highest rated shows, our D&D campaign. So
after April.
Yeah.
I'm finishing up, setting everything up last week of April, so sometime in May we should be able to start.
Awesome. All right. Thank you all. We had a good time. Looking forward to next week where we'll review chapters 3 and 4 of Maul Shadow Lord. And remember, kids, peace is a lie. There's only passion. Good night.